Pickers! Today, I am here to review Disney Basix Beanz Series 1. For those of you who has never seen this before, you might think that they look like blind boxes, but no, they're actually not blind boxes, but more like figure sets in a way. Because if you actually look at the top of individual boxes, there's a face of each character on top of the box, indicating which figure will be in each box. You might have also noticed that there are 2 Mickeys and 2 Minnies that comes in this set, which kind of works out perfectly because I know one of them will probably go to my sister anyway. In total, there are 14 different figures for you to collect from this series, and there are 16 of them in this case. So without further ado, let's open them up individually and take a closer look at them. So I'm just going to grab them one at a time, and if I was to give you guys a closer look on individual packaging, as you can see, there's a little window right there which clearly shows which figure you are going to be getting. And here is how each package looks. And those are the characters you can collect. So I'm going to set one aside so that I can give it to my sister. And here's Minnie. So let's take a look at Minnie. And the package itself is super easy to take out. So if you want to put the figure back into the packaging, you can definitely do so very easily. Here is my Basix Beanz Minnie Mouse. As you can see, they have very simplified details. You can kind of move their arms, but not so much. Personally, I wouldn't move them too much because I'm afraid that I might break any of them. The paint job is pretty nicely done and the colors are very vibrant. Here is Minnie Mouse. So as you can see, you get 2 Mickeys, so I'm going to set one aside again to give it to my sister. Oh my goodness, I did not actually notice this when I was looking at it from the outside, but I noticed that this one actually has a broken ear, which is really sad. At least it came off really clean, so I might be able to just, oh, you know what? There you go. Okay, all fixed. I probably will glue it in just to make it secure, but as you can see, it was an easy fix. Good, I was going to be really sad, and you can't really tell that it was broken off. So here is Mickey. As you can see, you actually get all 7 dwarfs and no Snow White. Here's the first dwarf, which is Sneezy. Here is the art on top. Here is my Sneezy. As you can see, his beard is super exaggerated, covering pretty much the whole front of his body. But they did do some detailed work for the back. He is super cute. Here is probably one of the most known dwarfs, which is Grumpy. Everybody knows Grumpy, Doc, and Dopey. And he does look super grumpy. I wonder why. Why are you so grumpy today? His beard is also exaggerated, but his face is not as exaggerated as this one right here. Here is another dwarf. This one is Happy. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. So let's take out my Happy. I am feeling happy today. Do you feel happy? Here is Happy, and he sure does look very happy. Look at his big smile. Oh, he's got some scuffs right there. That's a little disappointing. But still, I think he is adorable. Here's Doc, and he is very easy to tell because of the glasses that he wears. So let's take him out and give you guys a closer look on this adorable figure. He also looks pretty happy. His glasses though, they're set pretty far apart and one of the lenses is not even covering his eyes. Which maybe they might have done that on purpose. I don't know. The paint job overall is pretty nicely done on this guy. The next one right here we have Bashful. And he also has very exaggerated beard. Here is Bashful, and you can kind of see the scratches on his beard. Here is how he looks. The paint job is pretty nicely done except for on his beard. Here's Sleepy. So let's take Sleepy out. And I can already tell that there's some paint chip on his beard. Oh well. So it actually isn't a paint chip, but it's more like, I think they put the figure in before the paint dried, so he's got this like pushed mark up against his beard. which is pretty disappointing. But still, he looks adorable. And maybe when I have the time, I might try to fix this because it's just white. So here is my last dwarf, which is probably one of the most loved ones. This is Dopey. He's so cute. Oh my gosh. Just love his face. He's so adorable. Here is my Dopey with his adorable smile. Oh, he's so cute, and I just love how they gave him huge ears, just like from the movie. So now we're moving on to non-dwarf ones. This one is Jiminy Cricket from the movie Pinocchio. And this one also came with Pinocchio, so I will show Pinocchio after this one. Here is Jiminy Cricket. And he's actually the same size as any other figures. If you actually consider the fact that he's a cricket, you should make him really tiny. But I guess they just couldn't do that. I guess they couldn't do that, and I don't really mind him being this big. He's so cute. And the colors are very nice on him too. Here is Pinocchio from the movie Pinocchio. Ooh, let's get him out. Okay, so I know I have 3 more figures to open, but so far this one is probably my favorite because I just love the color combination and how vibrant the colors are, and he just looks really awesome. Because he's a puppet, the whole like claw hands kind of work for him. Don't you think? He's so cute. He's my favorite. Now here we have Geppetto or Geppetto, however you want to say it. I grew up saying Geppetto because that's just how we say it in Korean, Geppetto. So, Geppetto, come here. Here he is out of the packaging, and he looks super kind. Oh my goodness, I love him. Oh, look, family together. And his white paint is actually painted on pretty nicely, which actually surprised me because when I saw that he has so much white on this figure, I was worried that I was going to get a lot of scratches on him, but nope, this one actually looks pretty fine. Here's the next one, which is the Ringmaster. And this one actually looks pretty cool too. As you can see, he has much slimmer face compared to the other ones, and I think it's probably because they had to fit his head to this length because of the packaging and everything. But still, I think he looks pretty cool. Finally, here is the last one. This one is Dewey. There's no Huey and Louie. There is only Dewey. So I wonder if they're going to make Series 2, because this one does say Series 1. I wonder if they're going to make Series 2 and include one of the other ones, either Huey or Louie. Because how can you have Dewey without Huey and Louie, right? They just go together all the time. Here is Dewey out of his packaging, and as you can see, they sculpted his hat to be a little crooked, which I think adds a little more to his character. And he looks just really silly and mischievous, but really cute. Here are all the Basix Beanz Series 1 figures I got today. I am super happy with every single one of them. The paint job is pretty nicely done except for the scratches on the white part. But from far away, they look super cute. And not only that, I got 2 extras to give to my sister, Jenny. And my sister just came home, so... Jenny! Jenny! I got something for you. Come here. I got 2 extras. Come, be careful, don't kick the camera.
These are extras?
These are extras. See, I got Minnie and Mickey, and these are extras. Do you want them? Yeah?
They're so cute. The box is adorable.
I know.
It looks like wood, but it's not, right?
I know. They textured it.
Yay!
It's for you. Bum, 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 bum.
Thank you.
Yay!
Don't be jelly.
So those 2.
Oh, you got all the set?
I got the whole set. This whole set has 14 of them, but then in the box there's 16, so I got 2 doubles.
Oh.
Oh, thank you. You're welcome. So that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time.